You can't run away forever. Eventually, your past is going to catch up to you, and you're gonna have to deal with the consequences of your actions. But until that happens, let's go and talk about this extremely weird YouTube channel that I ended up finding, because it's been an extremely long time since we ended up doing that. And this is a YouTube channel that is actually getting pretty big, for two reasons. One, what they're doing is just extremely weird, and I guarantee if anyone just ended up seeing this randomly when they're on the internet, they're definitely going to check it out. And two, they have been doing a pretty good job by getting their name out there by commenting on a lot of bigger YouTubers' videos. Now, most of the time when you hear that, that is usually something extremely bad, because a lot of the time when YouTubers try to do this to get their name around, it just becomes incredibly annoying for you to check the comment section and see the same person over and over again, especially now, because back then when people used to do that, they used to come up with extremely creative jokes, or they actually used to say something pretty cool. Nowadays, it's just people saying the same copy and pasted comments over and over again, which I already know they have prepared, so no one wants to see that. This guy basically ended up doing that, but the difference is that his copy and pasted comment is him saying this: yes, that he ate so much scented candles that now he is fertilized. These mistakes that I keep on making in my videos are making less sense. How in the world did I full on read the comment and the first thing that comes to my head is, no, let's not say the actual word, I'm gonna say fertilize. What does that even mean? Can a human even be fertilized? I don't even know what's going on. I just had to just bring that up before someone else does. Yes, I'm well aware that I somehow was able to make that mistake, and I think I make it again later on in the video. I don't know what's wrong with me. That sounds something extremely weird, and this is something that he has been doing everywhere. If you just look at basically almost every corner of YouTube, you are going to have a high chance of finding this guy saying the same thing. He has stretched his little tentacles so much around the internet that he's even on the VTuber side, which I just think is extremely funny because that community is like extremely sectioned off. So every time when you see someone interact with like VTubers, it's like this really weird thing. I also talk about VTubers a lot, even though I don't even watch any VTubers, because I actually think a lot of VTuber content is just extremely bad. But when they do have drama in the community, it is always extremely entertaining. But if you go to his YouTube channel, which is this right here, you realize that, oh, he hasn't posted a single video on his channel. It is completely empty, so how does he have 7,000 subscribers? Well, if we go over to his community tab, that's when stuff starts falling apart, because his average community post is wild. Now let me go and just show you some of them. Okay, I think this one right here is a good example of this average community post that he will usually upload on this channel. And it's him reviewing a scented candle that he ended up eating. So let's go and just read this together. So it was an apple flavor scented candle mixed with an orange leaf. Sounds something that's pretty good on paper, but apparently is actually terrible because the taste, he gives it a thumbs up, which is nice to see. The aftertaste is a thumbs down, so I guess it wasn't really something that good. The texture was a thumbs down, and the candle was also bad. And he said he didn't really have a good experience eating it. And this is kind of how most of his posts go. I mean, I'm just gonna show you a little bit more on screen. It's just him eating and reviewing scented candles, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think that's something that's not really that good for your health. I don't think you should be sitting down consuming scented candles, but you know what? Whatever floats your boat. What do I know? And if he's not showing the world his concern in diet, he's just posting stuff like this of him basically just holding and talking about old technology. Like this photo right here, as you can clearly see, this man is a massive fan of Signalis, so he decided to just pick up a bunch of key items and just have them around. I'm not gonna lie, floppy disk just don't seem real to me, and I think it's like that for a lot of people. Like, it just seems like this thing you only see in video games, because when you see one in real life, it's bizarre. Like, I remember one time I ended up seeing like a ginormous key, a real life one. like the stereotypical key item in a video game. I saw a real life one once, and it's wild. It's an unreal experience. It's truly uncanny. Or stuff like this, which this one probably has to be my favorite post, of him telling us why the government can't brainwash him. Maybe because of all the old technology he has carried around, it's protecting him from the evil rays that the government is sending at people. And another thing that you'll probably realize is that a lot of his photos of him reviewing candles does have a bunch of old technology on the back of it and just a bunch of random things everywhere, which I think he just does to increase the shock value. I mean, just you eating scented candles on your own, that is already crazy. But I guess he just knows if he just fills it to the brim with all of these old clocks, toothbrushes, containers of spam, it will just make it more eye-catching for you to see. But I think you guys got the point of this channel, and I think we all know why he was able to become pretty popular extremely fast. Either way, that's it. This is just something that I wanted to talk about. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.